I got my nose. So every year for Red Nose Day, for Comic Relief Children in Need, I'm going to take it off because it's hard to talk. I buy a red nose. This is the one this year. There are different ones this year. It's a mystery bag. You buy the mystery bag and you get a nose. And these noses, they cost $2. You go to Walgreens and you can get it for $2, and the money goes to support Children in Need, which is a organization in Britain, and it helps sick children. Now, this charity means a lot to me, and I try to watch the Red Nose Day Comic Relief Special every year. I can't ever wear the nose for very long because it makes it hard to breathe, but I do buy one every year. I always try to support them, even though, you know, I'm homeless myself right now, and I've been asking everybody to help me. Whenever I can, I'll try to help others, and when I bought my nose, I had enough to help others. Today, I'm reaching out to everybody on my YouTube, on my Facebook, wherever I post this video, to go down to your local Walgreens and pay the $2 to pick up a nose and help children in need. You know, give the money to somebody more vulnerable than me right now. You know, as a homeless person, a woman out here, I'm vulnerable and I'm always asking for help. But these children, they're even more vulnerable than me. They've barely known what it is to be alive, and they're sick, and they've had to spend time in hospitals. I know what it is to spend a holiday in a hospital as a child, because my little brother was born with cerebral palsy, and he died very young. And he spent a lot of his childhood in the hospital. He passed away at 22 years old, which was a miracle, because every year the doctors told us that he was going to die. Every year from the year he was born, we were told he would die. And it's heartbreaking, and it's difficult as a child to wait for your sibling's death, to know that you only have a certain amount of days with this amazing human being, and then he's gonna be gone. And you want to make the best of those, and these charities that help children in the hospitals, they do so much. I don't know exactly what the ones over in England do, but I know that the American charities that helped my family helped so much. I can remember holidays that my brother was in the hospital, and he got to meet wrestlers, and he got to meet football players, and, you know, famous people that would come by and see him. And he was always so happy, even though he was so sick. He couldn't talk to tell us that he was happy, but you could tell because he was always smiling. He was extremely handicapped. He was in a wheelchair. He was never able to walk or feed himself. He had a G-tube inserted when he was 8 years old, and his life was limited, extremely limited to what a newborn baby would be able to do, which he could roll himself over, and that was about the extent of his moving around. But he was always happy, so happy, and everybody else in the family was always so angry. For a long time I thought that we had given him our happiness, that in exchange for his not suffering through something that was torment, he could have the happiness of the rest of the family. Sometimes I still feel like that I gave him my happiness, and I'm okay with that, because he was happy, and it brought me happiness inside to see his smile. He was the most amazing person I've ever known, and he never said a word. That's why I always support children in need. because these children are the ones that need the support and need the love. And sorry, I wasn't intending on crying in this video because children in need is a happy thing. They do comic relief, they do things to make people smile. That's the point of the clown nose. But whenever I talk about my brother, I can't help it. So anyways, I'm gonna cut this off. Go on down to Walgreens. It's only $2. You can make yourself look silly in a picture for Facebook and help a child who really needs help.